So today I sat on my couch and saw a video of RetroRenew about him making each 3D Legend of Zelda more accessible, and I thought, when I watched the video, I just thought to myself, I own these games, I could do the same. But his video was on Windows based devices, and you see, I don't have it. My laptop isn't not necessarily the best of the best. I mean, it would not be able to run it, but what I did have was an Android based handheld, a retro handheld. In fact, it's a Retroid Pocket Flip 2, and of course I have those exact games that he showed. So today I thought I'd focus on doing this, but instead on Android devices, and but there are a few rules. There are a few boxes that must be ticked concerning these games. It should not run at its native resolution. It has to be its internal resolution has to be higher than its original game. It should support widescreen. It should actually perform well on this device. I do not want a actual laggy device. And each game should just work at least with the best it can. That's the most important. And that's basically it. So let's go ahead. There are still a few things. I do not condone piracy at all. I am a major Nintendo fan. Each game in this video is my own. You see, I own these games and I love Nintendo with all my heart, so I do not condone piracy at all. Each game, if you are planning to try this, do it with your own games and don't get those off r/roms of Reddit or anything at all. Just go ahead and dump your own games. So that is just exactly what we're gonna do now. So what first must be done is dumping my 3DS games. I already own my 3DS, so that should be quite easy actually. And I'll see you when it's done. It's just as simple as having a homebrewed 3DS, popping the cartridge in, go ahead, open up your modded 3DS, because I modded it so I could dump my own games. So I'm going ahead to dump my cartridge, and that should be quite cool actually. And the process should begin actually. Yep, there it is, and it's done within 7 minutes. So I'll see you on the flip side. So after doing some research on which version of Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time I should go with, people really come to the conclusion that the N64 version is just for people that are blinded by nostalgia, and both 3DS versions are better. But I still own them on WiiU, so I'm still really considering what to do here. Maybe I'll just go ahead and see even if there is an Android fork for both these games on the N64 version. And I'm now considering myself, I really think I should be able to go with this. But there is a major flaw which comes to emulating it on a one-screen device, and that is this is played on a multi-screen device. But maybe I even have a controller that might come in clutch. You see, another important fact about putting it on my Retroid Pocket Flip is that I'm able to play it on TV. So I have this dual Shock 4 controller, which has a touchpad. So maybe I'm able to set it up as a mouse, so I'm able to control the second screen when I'm sitting on my couch. So now that is something I must go ahead and find out. Even though both the N64 versions have Android ports, so you're free to check those out. I'll also go ahead and play those for the sake of the video. So now you just have to go ahead, find those, get your ROM of your cartridge. Wii U, the N64 version of the game can be played through Ship of Arcanian and Ship of Arcanian, to Ship of Arcanian, I believe. So you just have, so you have both things dumped. Get them all over to your PC and put them in a single file called Legend of Zelda 3D All-Stars. More like 3D Legends. I believe that would be a better option of name. It did not work. So after an hour of struggling, I finally know what happened. I put just a folder with a title ID on the device without any textures. So now I have to go ahead and fix that. With each game having a Henrico texture pack, there is still a lot of work to be done. Having found a good option for each game gave me a genius idea what the luck streak I am on now. You see, the only thing that happened on RetroRenew's video is that he forgot a major Legend of Zelda title that I own, and it is quite available for multiple people because it was released on the Wii and then was re-released on the Switch. And I'm talking about The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I mean, this could be our final piece to the puzzle, and we could make an absolute great collection. So with me looking around on the internet, I couldn't really find something that gave a patch or a hack that enables Skyward Sword with just a regular controller, which means we have to dig around with. But concerning both Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, it appears that on the Retroid Pocket it is a better idea to use the GameCube versions instead of the Wii U. Either if you have an Odin Portal 3 or an Odin Thor, it should work really well on those devices because they're just a bit more powerful instead of the Retroid Pocket Flip 2. So with me going around, I saw that Henrico made a texture pack for each Zelda game that we're going to be playing in this video, which will be perfect because they will all be made with the same quality of Henrico, and we'll just get them from each place. But both To Ship Arcanian are available on Android, so if you're willing to play the N64 versions, you're absolutely free. So, with all of the games having a texture pack, it's just a matter of putting them in a single file and in a launchable place. So what is important is that you have to put each texture in the right spot and all your games in a file where you can find them. And you just have to wait till it's finishing with putting it on your device. And then you should go ahead and turn the internal resolution up and go ahead and put textures loading on. So at the moment I'm using this controller and it seems that the touchpad actually is working as a mouse, which might means that I'm able to go ahead. Oh, and it works. I'm a genius. I'm awesome. Yep. Woo! with this being the dawn, I believe evening of the final and third day, I believe we have done each criteria already. I mean, we have made each game launchable from the same place, playable with the same controller, which means TV support. They all have a Henrico texture pack and are launchable from the same place, which basically means this collection is done and completed. which is highly awesome, of course. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to run that subscribe button, like the video, it helps a lot. And I know you like content like this. So basically, I'm going away, play each Legend of Zelda on this device with the same controller on TV. And with that, I'm off.